2A and 5A. These resolutions both support a two-state solution along the 1967 borders, with Jerusalem as the capital of each country. The resolutions resolve the issue, allowing both parties their own country, government, and home, free from persecution. The differences are subtle. However, Resolution 2A includes a plan on what will happen to the remaining refugees that can't fit in the new Palestine, described in Operative 8. Resolution 5A suggests a plan that will limit the amount of returning refugees every year to avoid the chaos that would ensue, as indicated in Operative 6. I believe the best possible solution results from combining these two resolutions to create a stronger resolution that covers the problems of this issue completely. Although Resolution 5A was drafted by Russia, I have realized it was missing some key components, Operatives 3, 6, and 8, that will be taken from Resolution 2A to make both resolutions complete. Both the Palestinians and Israelis need to accept that neither one can have Israel just for themselves. If the Palestinians take control, the Jews in Israel have nowhere to move to where they can have an all-Jewish state. If the Palestinians aren't allowed to return, then the millions will likely stay refugees. Clearly, a one-state solution will not work.
Thank you, Delegate. Are there any comments at this time? China?
Quite frankly, what if they don't agree with that statement? What if they decide that this solution is not for them? What will you do then?
What if who decides this?
Palestine and Israel decide that this solution will not work for them. What will you do then? Or Palestine or Israel?
The negotiations will continue and this issue will stay where it is as of right now.
United Arab Emirates. How will you stated that 10% of the population will go into Israel every year. How will you decide that? And if so, how do you know that riots won't be started by people who want to return to Israel but cannot?
The best solution to decide which refugees should return at which point in time or not would be to have a giant lottery based on family. So if, mothers, children, husbands, like that would get to go back if their name was drawn in the lottery. And also you could have the option to opt out and say, I would like to stay where I am right now. And if you chose to do that, your name would not be entered in the lottery.
United States?
Israel was only ever legally recognized as Israel, so this conflict is stating that Palestine, your resolution should be stating that Palestine should have the right to return, where Israel is returning to where they were originally from. Israel was only ever legally Israel, and so they're returning. So the Palestine's returning.
Yeah.
Spain? Brazil, would you still like to comment?
So even if, say Resolution 5A does not pass, are you still willing to compromise and vote on Resolution 2A?
Yes. My preference would be a combination of the two.
Jeremy?
When you say 10% population every year, is that going to be the current 10% of the population when you start this, or would that be 10% of the population every year?
10% of the overall population every year.
Then,
Israel?
So when you say 10%, isn't that just, when you say 10% return each year, then wouldn't that just be slowing down the deployment of the country instead of just rushing them all into the country at once? Still just slowing down.
Well, the problem with rushing them all in at once is that there will be no houses for these people, there may not be food, the Israelis may still be living in the areas that the Palestinians would move to, and it would be impossible to provide accurately for all the refugees.
So
Whereas if it's slower, then it gives time for houses to be built and food to be provided.
Thank you, Delegate. We'll now move on to our next speaker on the list, Cuba.